Today we're going to be diving into a topic that is incredibly relevant for nonprofits: how your social media can help boost your fundraising efforts. Social media can be one of the most effective ways to engage supporters, build trust, and put your nonprofit out there in front of more people. But I wouldn't be doing you any justice if I didn't address a few stumbling blocks right at the get-go. These are a few things that I see so many nonprofits stumble over with regards to social media and getting the most out of it for their nonprofit. First things first, marketing your nonprofit on social media is a long-term game. There are no quick wins, quick fixes. Social media takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and consistency. And oftentimes I see with nonprofit leaders especially, their expectations of what social media can create, produce, bring in are just not realistic. It's not a silver bullet, and sharing a handful of posts throughout the year specifically about a campaign and raising money or asking for money is not going to bring in the donations that you'd hoped. Instead, I'd rather you imagine social media as just one of many touch points or points of contact that someone has with your nonprofit, with your organization, on their journey to becoming a lifelong supporter. And that leads me to my second point, is that social media should form just one piece of your wider marketing strategy. And what I mean by that is your social media should be supported by other aspects of your marketing, and social media supports other aspects of your marketing. For example, does your social media reflect the recent great PR that you've been receiving? Or when you send people from your social media to your website, does your website do a great job of then converting those visitors into actual donors? You can begin to see how each piece supports each other in this marketing strategy. Lastly, sharing a sprinkling of social media posts throughout a year and not being consistent with your social media presence is not going to cut it. Your marketing has to be consistent, and as consistent as you can possibly be. Now that's for two core reasons. The first being is that consistent communication builds trust. Whether that's new people discovering your profile for the first time or long-time supporters that have been with you since the beginning. The second reason is that if you disappear for weeks on end without posting any content, the algorithms of social media platforms are not going to be on your side. You can really damage your reach on a particular platform with not being consistent. And this really sabotages any efforts you're going to make to reach your current followers, your current supporters, and most especially new potential donors on these platforms. Approaching your social media with consistency and strategy takes effort and time. And if you're stretched thin, I really recommend that you go and listen to the first episode of this podcast where I share about outsourcing your social media. It can truly be so beneficial for nonprofits and really help accelerate your growth. So now that that is out of the way, let's have a look at how your social media can support your fundraising efforts. I'm going to share how it can build trust, strengthen your donor relationships, and helps you get in front of the right people who are ready to support your cause. Let's get into it. Social media really can be such a powerful tool for your fundraising if it's done with intentionality and strategy, and like I keep on going on about, consistency. With this in mind, I want to share 5 ways that social media can help support your fundraising and help you reach new donors. And I really hope that they inspire you to keep sharing about your cause on social media. If not, make it even more of a priority in 2025. So number 1, the first way that social media can really help boost your fundraising is that it builds trust with your donors. In today's digital world, donors want to know that the nonprofits that they are supporting are actually legitimate organizations and that they're making a real impact in the world. Social media is one of the best and most effective ways to share your impact, share success stories, showcase your work, and be transparent about how funds are used. The more consistently you communicate your impact, the more confidence you build with potential donors. Now, a pro tip for you, share video content, and that's because it helps build that trust factor, that human connection way faster than any other medium or post type that you could share. This could be a quick thank you message from one of your beneficiaries, or a short story about someone's life who's been impacted by your work. The second way that social media helps support your fundraising efforts is that it helps you stay top of mind. Donors and supporters are busy, and even the most loyal supporters, without regular touch points, without regular contact, it's easy to lose connection with your cause. By posting consistently, you remind your audience of who you are, what you do, and why their support matters. This means that when they are ready to give, your organization is going to be the first one that they think of. I really recommend a steady posting schedule for this. Even if your posts aren't necessarily getting the engagement that you'd want, your supporters are seeing your content, and you as an organization are staying top of mind. The third way that social media can really support your fundraising efforts is that it brings your donors into your world. Now, if you run a nonprofit that perhaps works overseas, you're raising funds in a different country, or you run a kind of nonprofit where you can't have donors or supporters come to your premises, come to your location and see your projects firsthand. Social media is then a great tool to really help bring your world alive for people who can't experience your projects firsthand. Many donors never get to see your projects firsthand. Social media really helps to bridge that gap by offering a behind-the-scenes look at your projects, your daily operations, the success stories, and the people that make your work happen. By sharing these authentic moments, you can make your supporters feel like they are part of your mission. Storytelling is a great way to bring people into your world. It brings your story to life. It brings your mission, your projects to life. So instead of just sharing impact metrics, for example, share a personal story of a beneficiary whose life has been changed from your work, and really try and pair that impact with a real person. This can help people connect with your mission, connect with your impact, and put a face to the numbers. The fourth way that social media can support your fundraising efforts is through sharing real-time updates. One of the biggest advantages of social media is the ability to communicate instantly. Whether you're sharing a campaign milestone, or perhaps sharing an urgent need that you have as a nonprofit, or perhaps an exciting new project that was launched, or a major milestone that you've achieved. Sharing these real-time moments keeps your donors and supporters engaged and informed. One way that I love to do this is through Instagram stories. Not everything necessarily is going to work on your main Instagram feed, but so many updates, live events, those milestone moments can be shared on Instagram stories. The fifth way that social media can support your fundraising is by helping you reach new donors. Social media is one of the best ways to expand your reach beyond your current supporter base. By leveraging shareable content and collaborations, you can introduce your cause to so many new people who are already passionate about similar issues that you address. And the more visibility you have, the more opportunities you can create to attract new donors to your cause. One way to do this is to partner with influencers, ambassadors, or other like-minded organizations and get in front of their audience. This is a great way to help grow your reach organically. So there you have it, 5 ways that social media can really boost and support your fundraising efforts. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Kelly, I don't have time for any of this. And you know what? I absolutely get it. Running your nonprofit's marketing is already a full-time job, but social media can be such a powerful tool if it's used strategically. If you're feeling overwhelmed, consider these 3 options. Number 1, schedule your content out in advance. I can't encourage you enough to batch create and batch plan as much of your content as you possibly can. Repurposing your content as well can also save you so much time and helps you work way more effectively than scrambling to post something on the day. I personally like to schedule as much as a month in advance, even starting to think about 2 or 3 months ahead. Another option is to consider outsourcing your social media. That way you can let a professional agency handle the day-to-day management and content creation, freeing you up to focus on your mission. This is something that we do here at Core Creative Co. We absolutely love doing, supporting nonprofits to help them market themselves way more effectively on social media. And we've seen the value that it can add to those organizations, to your marketing department. The third thing is that I've got a free social media challenge, especially designed for nonprofits. If you are struggling with where to start, how to get started, what to post, this 10-day challenge is for you. Every day you'll receive a prompt in your inbox along with detailed instructions of how to implement that day's post. It's backed by strategy and will help you kickstart your social media presence. I've included the link in the description if that's you and you're interested. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode. I hope it's been really valuable for you. I'd love for you to share this episode with someone who might get value out of this. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a review on wherever you are listening to this or watching this. Until the next episode, stay inspired, keep doing such incredible work, and I'll see you then.